Yo, what's going on, guys? It's CoJoMore here, back with another demo review. Today we are working with Ferrari. He is a FACEIT level 6 player who wants to better himself. There's lots of good stuff we're going to learn from today. I'm going to review his game. If you want your own review, go ahead and join my Discord, fill out the coaching form. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to specifically improve on a lot of key concepts that Ferrari wants me to look at in his gameplay. Yeah, okay, sweet. The first thing I'm going to say to you, Ferrari, your round when you're crossing here should look the same almost every single time. No matter pistol round, I mean, you can change it up a little bit, but essentially you're running through here the fastest you can, spotting ramp, and then running like this. You're not really doing anything else with your crosshair. So in the micro, the first thing, we're very locked in, and that's the first thing we're doing. And then yes, we're going to swing mid here. Cool. This is a little risky, but I like it. You're getting aggression. Cool. Nobody top mid. Also on this round, on pistol round specifically, a higher level thing you're going to need to watch out for is an underpass split too. Teams will run that with guys running out ramp or palace and 1 or 2 guys lurking underpass. So, you know, if you check top mid, if you want to check underpass, it could be beneficial for you. Boom. Okay, nobody underpass. Go back here and help your team. Or if you don't check it, just keep in mind that that always is something that could happen. This is a really bad exec from the other team. Good. Punish them. Punish them. Cool. And you know, one thing I'm just gonna say in the micro here that I'm always thinking about in post plants is like, cool, we may not know exactly where everyone is. We should hear a guy triple. We should hear honestly 2 guys triple at this moment. We hear guys shooting CT, he dies. Okay, bomb's been planted. We know at least 1 is on site here. When this guy starts shooting us, our first reaction needs to be to duck out of there because we're about to be exposed to 2 guys. We're about to be exposed to 2 guys minimum, right? So this is the type of info that we need to use for our decision making, because it's like, oh dude, I'm exposed to multiple guys. It's still a 3v3. Their smokes about to fade. We have the info. We know where they are. We don't want to just throw that away. So in the micro right there, as soon as we hear that bomb going down and then we notice somebody shooting at us, instantly slide out of there and reset the situation so that you can get a 1v1 fight instead of initially kind of how we hesitate a little bit. We're just exposing ourselves, and we didn't end up getting killed by this guy, but we really should have. We died to the guy that we were fighting initially.
This coaching session is brought to you by Skins Monkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used Skins Monkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code CoJoMore. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video.
But yeah, all right. Yeah, same thing here. No messing around. You have your plan. You're going to do it. You also have the worst spawn for this. But think about it. If you're going for this, by the way, don't have your deagle out here flipping it around doing this kind of stuff, because you're also just slowing yourself down. I get that you have teammates in front of you that might end up blocking you anyways, which is why I think maybe this isn't the best idea when we have this spawn. But it looks like you guys called something. You don't mess around and then go for this fight. Honestly, if this is the spawn you have, just get yourself into a position like triple, get yourself in a position like CT and just hold. You have to, right? You're so slow. Regardless, again, don't have our crosshair lacking on the ground here. I think I can just like pause it here. You see how like we're not even aiming, and this is generous because before we were kind of on the ground all the way over here. Get your crosshair exactly where it's going to be when they run out. See, we can't be peeking like this. Also here, look, we see that these guys are fighting and everything's going on. This is cool. You can sit here and keep fighting at this point. Awesome. Also, I might run all the way to stairs to get a new elevation. So now I have people fighting down here. I have guys that are about to swing here. And I'm peeking up here. Just another way to add a layer to this kind of trap that we're running. But cool, you're locking it down. Okay. Yeah. Also, why I would prefer stairs when you start getting shot at and you're kind of going onto the low HP. Because you're so low that you're one shot essentially. Make it so that they have to hit a headshot. They have to hit a headshot. They have to hit a really difficult shot on you to actually kill you. So there's a few good things that we can already get from this, but the biggest thing is like when we're crossing jungle here, like it's got to look so solid, so smooth. Okay, we're solo A. And also when we're solo A, one thing I will tell you is like, you know, it's not horrible to smoke right away, but honestly, if somebody, I do this in pugs all the time. If you guys watch my pug, if somebody wanted to bully you, they can just come up here, swing, and they're like, oh, there's no molly, I'm gonna peek. So I'd say like it's still really beneficial to come here and molly first, and then maybe play out of A with a smoke. If they start execing on you, you drop a smoke down and you're just delaying. And the reason I say that is because like you're starting the round solo A. Now you have a teammate con. If they were to just rush out on you, you drop that smoke down, you can survive, but you're not gonna be able to 1v5, right? You're not gonna be able to 1v5 4 dudes coming out ramp, 1 guy palace, whatever. So that's my advice to you, is just like default that molly early. And again, we've got to have a plan here. I call this Roomba peeking, drifting, where we're kind of just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we're not necessarily feeling comfortable. This doesn't look comfortable to me. So I don't care what your plan is, just make sure like, okay, I am holding this and I am doing this, right? Also, I'm not a huge fan of you holding ramp on triple on this side, because if someone walks out palace on a whatever timing, right? This is Counter-Strike, whatever timing, they're going to come out here and they're going to see like that. So I would say if your teammates are locking down mid, they have mid control, maybe jiggle from this side of ramp, and then every like 4th or 5th jiggle, if your teammate's gone, look palace. Okay. Boom. You see that? You see the difference where it's like, okay, I'm not exposed. If they come out ramp, I'm only fighting the ramp guy. If they come out palace when I peek it, I'm only going to be fighting the palace guy. So that little micro adjustment right there is going to go very far for you. Also, so I'm going to read off some questions that he's asked me to specifically look at. One of them is, in what situations do I actually have no influence in the game? I'd say right now from this round, you're not going to have any influence just with the way we're playing. You're kind of just going to sit here the entire round and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's not that I'm going to, I don't want you to play stupid CS. I don't want you to play dumb CS, but it's also like, you know, if it turns into like a 5v1, every guy was like towards B, we're killing every guy on B, like don't be afraid to take some info and ramp and see what's up here. Maybe just get yourself like slotted in here and then hold or something, right? Or get info early. I just hate for you to have the entire round where you're literally just in triple going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because to me, that's just not going to get you confident. That's not going to get you into the game. And also it's kind of it's pretty boring, honestly. Yeah, same thing here. Same thing. Let's start conditioning a ramp molly where we're running here at the beginning of every round and we're throwing it off of this wall above, like while we're above triple. You can search on YouTube ramp molly. That'd be huge for you if you don't know already. A set ramp molly is going to be everything for you on A. Yeah, you look really uncomfortable. Like you look like, yeah, they could timing you in a million ways here, and I think they did see you. Okay, another question. I don't know exactly what the wording is behind it, because he did a great job and left me, I think, like 10 questions. But essentially, one of them was like, you know, what do I do when I'm fighting? What do I do when I'm shooting? How do I move? That kind of thing, right? So this is a prime example. We're going to watch from his perspective, actually. We're going to watch from his perspective, and we're going to see how easy of a kill you could have been here because of the lack of movement. I mean, you make some tiny adjustments, but it's not very aggressive. It's not like very scary. So when you take contact, right, we're visualizing. Oh, he's actually there. When you take contact on him, I want you to get into the habit of committing to crouching and then moving back towards the wall you came from. So he's out here, crouch and move back to the left. Or if you're jiggling, take a few shots and then swing him on the other side, right? Why? Because when you're taking a few shots on that side, he's pre-aiming there. He's getting aim punch. He's getting all that. You're not crouching and you're running back to this angle, and then maybe you do a crouch peek and go back the other side. You're just constantly shifting. You're moving. You're making yourself the hardest target you possibly could be. It's so annoying to play against a player that's really active, is playing in this style. But yeah, let's see some variety. Yeah, we need a better ramp molly. We need a better ramp molly. That's not going to do anything. They could just literally run through that just because of the way we're throwing it. The timing of it and where it's landing and stuff. They could 100% just run through it. And also, like, triple can be a really powerful spot. It really can be. Make sure you have a plan. If you get exec on, if multiple people come running out on you with flashes, what are you doing? one common solution is to drop a smoke down right beside you on triple and then flash behind you, right? This is a really good example of a way to completely dismantle their retake. Now, as if the T's know you're going to play triple every round, they might do things like nade stack triple once they are coming out ramp. But look, this is the timing I'm talking about. Do you see how, because we're putting ourselves in like a weird spot, that it's very easy for us to just let the enemies out without us knowing. So this guy ends up completely dying because of you, right? And it's great. You get the trade, and look, that kill right there, the second kill was amazing. You're shooting the guy and you're crouching to the right. That's amazing. That second kill was so good. Yeah, drop your smoke. Okay, right here. Instead of throwing the smoke and con, look exactly what they did. They're already out, right? Like, they're already out. And even if they weren't, they're just going to go through here because they know your default. If they go stairs, you're not going to be able to see them. So instead, when these situations happen, imagine they're executing A on you. They're splitting up con like this. Just drop your smoke anywhere on site. Drop it here. Drop it in front of you where it lands like this. You're just creating a temporary wall so that you have room to work with. The problem when you throw the smoke over here, you're throwing a wall, but they're already through it. They're disrespecting your wall. It's not doing anything. Your go-to reaction is a defensive smoke, and that is going to make you such a good player. Even here, flash behind you. Flash behind you. That'll be a great solution instead of just dry peeking him. So it's like, what I think of utility in that sort of way. What is my problem? My problem is I'm facing off against two opponents. The odds are not in my favor unless I'm literally just having the greatest game ever. The odds are not in my favor. So my solution is to throw a smoke. So now I have a temporary wall to isolate fights a little bit better, to make a little more chaos with that kind of thing. I'm going to give you some actual solutions to how we should be playing ramp too, because you're giving your opponents way too much respect right now. You're giving them way too much space, time, just everything. So what you're going to do is some rounds, not every round, some rounds I want you to come through here, throw the good ramp molly, nade behind it off of this wall where it lands here. And with that nade, I actually want you to peek pretty aggressively and fight in here. If you have a teammate, like you're queued with Senifer or somebody, Senifer, I've worked with him on the channel and this is one of his homies. You know, you guys could molly ramp, nade behind it, and do a double peek. Why are you double peeking? To trade here if anyone's there. But then don't be afraid to just walk through ramp. Honestly, don't be afraid to just walk through ramp, and now you're getting all this early space. Same thing with Palace. Maybe you molly ramp, you're playing here early, smoke ramp off, get up here, and if your teammates are like, oh, there's 4 out mid, there's 4 people sprinting out mid, dude, take that risk. Take the risk and push through Palace, or take that risk and push through ramp silently. Get that info, get that space. If somebody's there and they kill you, unlucky, right? But at least you were taking your fight. What's going to happen 75-80% of the time, especially because if there's 4 out mid, even if there is 1A, it's honestly like a 50-50 chance that he's in one of these spots. So 50% of the time, we're going to choose a place where he's not even there. And then, you know, the time that we do choose where he is there, if he is on A, you know, it's are we going to win that fight? Are we going to lose it? We'll see. And you know, sometimes we go to take the fight and that's all we need. We peek through here. Oh, he's shooting me. You run away and that's the info. 4 mid, 1 Palace. Boom. B guy runs through. Boom. Now you know exactly what's going on and it makes the round so easy for you. It makes the round so unbelievably easy. Okay. Go defuse. Go defuse. You know this last guy's B. Yep. Oh. Right click. Right click. Anytime you're close to the bomb and it's on the ground like that, just right click your smoke. Because, yeah, pretty risky. Looks like you would have been fine there from Cat, but yep, just right click your smoke. Or another reaction is you could have smoked the con here in case he goes Cat, but yeah. Dude, every time I review demos, guys, my nose just starts itching. My nose itches so bad and I'm always like freaking itching it. But yeah, I gotta see you playing under balk a little bit more too. I gotta see you playing under balk so that if they walk out A on you like this, you're in this position to again drop a defensive smoke. You're gonna flash through this little ladder hole. You're gonna left click a flash that bounces off of here and lands out here. You're gonna get in this corner, bounce a flash off of this wooden plank that lands out here. But these are just some reactions. If you have a molly and you hear them start coming out ramp, you're just, oh, they're coming out ramp, but they haven't exploded out there waiting for nades or something. You can molly them then, right? I want you to use your molly early, but if you haven't, that's a good reaction. Also here, my advice as well is right click and then hold down left click a little bit. Right click, hold down left click, and then toss a smoke that lands here. This is going to be fine, but we're just introducing a little more randomness when we start throwing things off of walls. There is exceptions, like there is 100% exceptions, but if we don't have like a set idea, my advice is just like right click it down, right and left click it. It was a good idea. It was a good idea, right? I like this. We didn't execute it on how we could have. Look, even here, there's a few things you could have done. So one, you could have thrown a flash over this side, like you're gonna peek triple. They see that flash and they're like, dude, he's about to peek triple. And then you come through here. Regardless, what I need you to do is recognize how our smokes are landing. We're not really looking at our smoke super hard and we don't realize like, bro, this isn't even covering, right? So what you got to do is if you're coming on this side of it, you got to jiggle, okay? And if you want to commit further, you need to crouch here. That's all you got to do is crouch here, get close to it, and then make your play. It was so close. We're just not kind of identifying these type of things in the moment. Like right here, we should be like, oh shoot, that smoke is not covering. And maybe you don't want to crouch. Maybe you want to take this fight. Come through here and actually be looking in this area. It's easy in hindsight to recognize this. I understand. But yeah. And I'm not going to lie to you too. I'm not going to lie to you. I love this, and this is an example of like you making a very good play with the defensive smoke. I don't know what comms we were giving, what was going on, but honestly, your teammates didn't do a good job of distracting them at all either. Your teammates should be running here, rotating, throwing nades, flashing, doing all these things. And these guys shouldn't be able to just walk up. They should be like turning and doing all these like things, looking stairs because they think this guy's about to peek. So also like just understand like you could have played that better and your teammates could play that much better as well, obviously. Honestly, probably should be getting a kit here too. Oh, dude, my nose itching so bad. Yeah, be really careful. When you're coming in this late, I want you kind of just to get info first. Like, be like, is anything out? Cross to a position like default or something and get in here. Or come back around ticket. Maybe jump spot, right? But be really careful when you're that late throwing the smoke, because again, people are going to disrespect you. They're gonna be like, oh dude, they didn't throw a molly or anything. They're gonna timing you when you go to throw that smoke because we didn't do it right away. So I think you should use your smoke more as a reaction when it's like, oh, I've already used my molly, I'm gonna smoke off ramp because like I need to buy my teammates time. The reaction is my teammates need more time in mid to fight. My comp player's not near me, drop your smoke a ramp or something. Or like I said, use your smoke as like a reaction when they're actually throwing exec on you and stuff. But also you gotta remember, if you're pressuring ramp more, if you're fighting them more in here with mollies and flashes, if you're pushing through palace more, they're gonna have to be a lot more careful, and they're not just gonna sit here and walk out on you. Why? Because you're actually punishing them. A becomes so hard when we don't do that early aggression because they don't respect us. So this is great. This is awesome, but but you get that info. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I don't mind this. The problem is, I think what you should have done is you get this info and maybe you just keep going through, or you just sit here and you just hold palace, you're holding here and you're like, guys, ramp is open. And when they start walking out A, they kill your teammate or something, you're just in palace now. Wait for them to literally cross out here, get on the site and think that it's clear. Oh dude, other guy's jungle. And then they're running out and you're telling your teammates, guys, don't die. They come out here. One guy's going to go to plant the bomb. As you hear him crossing site, come and try to kill somebody else, then kill the bomb planter, right? That's the next level of thinking we got to get to. Because this isn't necessarily a bad play, because you know nobody's palace now. But it could be much better, right? Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. I'm going to play this out real quick. What you should do in order to be a freaking pro in this situation is you swing here, get that first kill, boom. Instead of continuing to fight, it was great. You got a double kill. It was great. But what you should do instead is, boom, we get that kill. We drop down ladder silently, right? And again, we got to train our ladder movement. We got to do really good with that. And then you're peeking down here. Then you throw a flash up. You make noise on the ladder. And then you re-peek up here. We're playing with their brain, right? We kill the first guy. And of course, they're going to be looking at the top. And then all of a sudden, we swing them on the bottom. Boom, we get that kill. Throw that flash. We're making noise on the ladder. In their brain, they have to turn from the flash. They hear the ladder noise. And then they're like looking up again. But boom, you're peeking below. This is like what the greatest A players do. They are so disgusting with the way they're playing that. Like, so unbelievably disgusting with under balk and top balk, how they position on it. I learned that firsthand from having one of those players on my team. I was like, dude, you are crazy. Like, what is going on? I like the way you're thinking about the defensive smokes, but don't forget you have an M4 as well. I'd say if you're going to play with a smoke out like this, jump spot CT. If you're here in triple, like have your gun out and get ready to fight. If they overwhelm you, then drop your smoke. Oh, this is, yeah, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Again, yeah, we got to have plans going into the round. It seems like we're a little bit, like directionless. I don't know. Like we don't have a set idea going into it. And also like you're putting yourself in such a bad spot. There's sometimes where we're like chilling out here, then we're out in the open. Like there's a million ways you should have died this round, and we'll see exactly what ends up happening, but definitely just a really uncomfortable round. This is an example, bro. Maximize your angle. Maximize your angle. If you're going to be here, jiggle along this box like this, or just crouch and hold here because it's a surprising angle. Don't put yourself out in the open like this, because like you have no cover, right? So yeah, bad timing on that. But again, we're tricking ourselves. Like we're allowing these timings to happen, which really sucks for us. Okay, we have a 5-7. I mean, honestly, fight this guy because he has a pistol. Like he should never have a pistol. But now we okay, look, now we have a 5v4 though. Now we are 5v3. We don't fight. Sorry, I got that wrong. 4v3. Now we don't fight because we have a 4v3. These guys have 2 AKs. Your job is no longer to fight on 50 health with a 5-7 no armor. We're staying alive now. Our teammates have bomb too. Yeah. Do not fight. Ah, this is so troll. Yeah. Ah, that's so sad. Because think about it. If you wanted to be a little rat, sure, like these guys are on A, you're worried about it. Cool. Just literally come through here and like sit outside murder hole and wait. They're eventually going to make steps. They're eventually going to run to mid because that's what's going to happen at this level. And you're sitting here. Okay, I hear that. And then you walk through murder hole as they're running up mid and you're shooting them from the back as they're concerned about top mid. That's the sneaky plays you got to make. That's the next level stuff. Because all you did there was give them a way back into the round by fighting that. You guys were in a 4v3, right? You have the advantage, but somehow you ended up taking a 1v2, which is obviously not what we want, especially with your 5-7. Oh, be really careful how we're smoking there. But I like this. I like this confidence. I like this confidence. I like it. Sorry, I'm just looking at the questions again, guys. But right here, like this is a prime example, by the way. Like you're like talking about influence in the game. You make a crazy good play. Imagine you kept walking through here like you could have, and what would you have found? Honestly, like what would you have found? You might have caught this guy out. Boom, you just killed bomb. Now you have bomb. It was a 3v5, but you're in a situation where this is here. They're all gonna panic, run through here. Maybe your teammates get some kills or something. That's huge influence. Or if you want to play it safe, again, you push Palace and you just chill in here. The problem is, like, you push Palace and then you come right back here. They don't care. Good players are going to clear this anyways, right? So right now you're catching these guys off, but good players are going to clear this and they're just going to assume you sat there the whole round. So I think, like, sometimes you need to be more aggressive with the information you're taking. I mean, freaking great kills. That's influence. I mean, that's influencing game. But yeah, same thing with ramp. So ramp is beautiful too, because maybe we push through here and we're playing a guy that's lurking in Palace a lot. I'm gonna tell my teammates, yo, Palace, one could be in Palace. I walk through ramp. Maybe I don't want to flank all the way through top mid because they're splitting through con. So what am I gonna do? Sometimes I'll hide on this wall, wait for these guys to run into sight. They think A is clear, but then what am I doing? I'm lurking out here. They're going to plant the bomb, and same thing, I'm surprising them. Or, you know, you can just play it a little more aggro too. Sometimes you can just sit here on this wall, wait for them to cross, and as they're crossing, kill them before they even get into the site. But yeah, don't always just take this space and then go right back out to balcony. It's working in this game, which I love it. But obviously, we're going to look at the game through a lens of like, not statistical analysis where it's like we get killed, that's good. We're going to look at it through a lens of like, what is the best way we could be playing this? I'd say you're just kind of look at like, okay, also crosshair wise, why are we peeking ramp with our crosshair here, right? Do you see, like, eventually we do that anytime we're holding that walk button, anytime we're holding it, you've got to be tracing the walls around the corner. So my crosshair always needs to be around the corner as we're walking in, because where's someone going to peek you, right? Or where are you going to peek them in that situation? But yeah, you see, oh, you found yourself in such a good spot. This spot is amazing. But then you're tricking yourself and you're walking back through here. You're just wandering. You're wandering around a lot because you're uncertain. You're very uncertain. I don't care if you put yourself in a bad spot, just commit to it. That bad spot's no longer as bad if you're just like, I want to be here. Yeah. And then that's the danger of putting yourself in a position like that is, you know, once you start shooting, you're trapped here. So a lot of times players will not shoot the first guy that crosses and kind of just let them all pass and see if they can like go crazy with some sort of crazy sneaky play. But yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the VOD review so far, hit that subscribe button. Let's continue forward. Let's see lots of good stuff on T side here. One of the questions he had is how can the T side, how can he play the T side to surprise his opponents? So that's one thing I'm going to be looking at on this T side is how can we surprise our opponents? Also, why are we walking out here, right? Like, I get that this is more of a team issue, but you guys were spotted. They saw you ramp, you gushed this guy. Like, walking here is going to do nothing against actually like players that are thinking, because you're not going to surprise them. I'm glad you catch him off. Awesome. Oh, okay. Don't commit to look at this, right? When we're in this area, we are exposed to like catwalk, mid, jungle, and crazy enough, if they do go CT, which is very unlikely on pistol round, they'll jump up here. We're also exposed to this. So get out of this danger zone. Like that danger zone is so bad. So it's good that you recognize that and you back up a little bit there, but definitely a big danger zone. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna clean up. Cool. You definitely should have got a USP though if one was down. One should have been down. Maybe you didn't find it or something. But yeah, hopefully you know, some of your questions have been answered already, Ferrari, and maybe some of you guys watching, your questions have been answered as well, but trying our best out here. Okay, we're gonna smoke window. Awesome. Sorry. Okay, what are we flashing? Look, you already have this smoked off. They're on pistols. I get that you're like, oh, if someone's here, they're gonna be spamming and doing this. Honestly, not worth it. Not worth it to throw that. Honestly, keep your gun out, and you're the last guy here. You're just kind of covering everybody and seeing if anyone runs to the smoke, anyone starts spamming, maybe you spam them back. That's not worth the risk of throwing it, or the money, right? Like, it's just not worth it. No. This is an audio issue because you 100% should have heard this guy. You 100% should have heard him. And just use our context clues here. This will help you for the future. Dude, if your teammate, I get he has a USP, it's not going to make much noise. But one, you can kind of hear where the USP is shooting from. By the way, you 100% can. But two, even if you didn't, it's like recognizing a moment. My teammate's planning here. What are the angles he could die from? Well, he could die from apps, 100%. If someone's out here, he could kill him. If he's boosted up here, he could die from someone, right? Which on pistol round, I'm always clearing this. When people are on USPs, when they're on eco, right? Not necessarily on pistol round, I will clear it on pistol, but always check that ninja box when they're saved. People will play up there so much. I mean, I play up there a lot. I ask a teammate to boost me. Okay. Again, yeah, these flashes are bad. These flashes are bad. You're throwing flashes at people through smokes without anything happening. Even if they get blind, like it's not worth it necessarily. What I need you to do instead, if you are going to flash high. If you flash high, it's going to blind much more angles in any situation. That's not even just for like con fights and stuff like that. In general, flash high, but more importantly, just save the flash. Just save the flash for like your retake or something. And again, get yourself into a position. You got to be much more certain. You got to be much more aggressive with your decision making, because I think that is your biggest weakness right now. plant the bomb, drift out here, then drift over here, then drift back. Like on CT and T side, if you can fix this bad habit and get yourself into this position, then this position, then this one, right? And commit to it. Instead of going like here, here, over here, you will become so much better of a player. Honestly, like I'm so serious with that. Cool. Also, a play you could have made here, just for hindsight, is like you're chilling on this wall. He's running past. He's letting you know exactly where he is. Just have your crosshair on the wall in case he swings you. But when you hear him run past, just slide back around here and then kill him as he gets to this point. Just a little micro thing there. Just maybe in the future so you don't have to rely on that 50-50 fight. Also, if you hear my dog barking, I'm sorry. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Oh, this is so risky. Don't swing mid like that. Don't swing mid with util like that. You're just asking to die. Again, the risk of throwing that nade is not worth the reward of mauling them off. And then yeah, we just peek con with no aggression there. We just peek con with like no intention. If you're gonna peek it and visualize. I want to see like exactly where you're aiming. I want to see you visualize that guy on that box or guy like whatever angle you decide to peek, it's that angle. Then go to the next one, then the next one, right? So important. Sorry, I mean, dude, how am I out of breath from a demo review, man? That's a wake-up call for me if I've ever seen one. I'm getting out of breath from this. Yeah, again, no. This late in the round, I'd be really careful doing this because they could be pushed top mid on you and all kinds of stuff. Which again, the reward just isn't worth the risk. But awesome, our teammates are getting kills. I'll go back A, go back A. Oh, this guy's rotating anyways, but yeah, awesome. Awesome, okay, sweet. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Gonna smoke window, cool. And we're gonna smoke in con maybe. Awesome. Yeah. Throwing good util out here. Let's go. Let's go, guys. W mans. All right. Gun out. We know where this guy is, and we should know where some of the other dudes are as well. Honestly, in this moment, it sucks that I'm going to tell you this too. You kind of messed up by going through mid with bomb. You should have just ran through apps with bomb early on because this is so risky to be here by yourself. It looks like you're... Nah, yeah, you're going to die. Yeah, actually. So it did end up becoming... Oh, don't fight. No. Yeah, one, like, don't go through mid. Two, if you spot this guy, maybe shoot him at the beginning, but then instantly knife out and jump around cat as fast as you can, right? As fast as you can. Or if you get stuck, say you get stuck on this side, you're safe temporarily. Chuck a flash over, and as that flash is about to pop, knife out and jump around the corner. He'll be blind or he'll have to turn from it, and as he's turning back or completely blind, you're just going up cat and planting the bomb. Ah, no, we gave him a highlight. When you come here to plant the bomb, this again, we have to play CS like exactly like we can have no room for error in some of these moments. You have to just come here and plant the bomb like this, or well, we can see, yeah, actually, like if your teammates still have market, honestly, yeah, plant the bomb right here. Why is this better? You can play it from apps if you want to, right? If your teammates are in apps, they can sit here and see if he's defusing. Also, of course, from bench, and then you can play from cat. Don't come here and play in the middle, because even if you did, say the round plays out, if they go to defuse the bomb, they smoke it, and it's planted in the middle, your teammates don't know where to aim. He could be defusing over here, on this side, right here, on this side. So plant along a wall right here so that it helps you even in the late round. But yeah, you definitely trolled there. There it is. We're never gonna throw smokes like that. That'll make you a better player right there. Never gonna throw util like that again. I'm so happy you got punished, because it's gonna make you a better player. If window's not smoked, you're never coming out here and swinging that. If anything, you're gonna pull your deagle out and fight it first. But what I want you to do instead is, if you're really set on just swinging mid or something, smoke top mid on the fly. That's fine. We can come out here, jiggle, okay, smoke it, wait for it to pop, and then swing. But yeah, we're never just swinging with util like that. It's so dangerous. Ah, yeah, same thing. That's a great habit that we can break. I'm so happy, by the way. Like, I'm so happy you're thinking about util and using it, because so many players don't use util, but we got to do it in a much safer way. Oh yeah, yep. Awareness of where we are. One of my favorite spots to go is I crouch right here and I hold like this, or you know, you could look for a stairs kill or something. Just, you guys got to give each other space in some way here. You can't be on top of each other. This is gonna end so badly. Yeah, it was a hard position to be in anyways. Like it's not like it's on you, but yeah, that was always just gonna be hard. What are we smoking? Oh wait, did you throw a flash? Was that a flash? Wait, what the heck? What is that? Oh, a short smoke? I wouldn't throw that. I wouldn't throw that. Yeah, don't throw that. All you did, by the way, by doing that was cool. You smoked like this angle off. Like, but look, they're still gonna see you if you run out. Anyways, you're slowing yourself down. You're slowing you and your team out. You as the second guy with a smoke, your only job is to run through here, and if they throw a molly, put the molly out right away. Your job is not as the second guy to come here, stop, throw a smoke that takes forever to land anyways, and then keep running. You're just blocking your team. You're just slowing everybody down, and you're messing your own cadence up. You're messing your own space up, because now you have one guy running out, and then everyone else is back here. It's like, you know, it's not optimal. So instead, just use that smoke to put out the molly. Also, whenever you're on this back wall, just keep in mind your shadow is going to be shown. That's why you'll see a lot of pros actually peeking up here, even though it might be technically worse. It's because, like, look, your shadow is going to be spotted here. You see that? I see your shadow before you peek. Great find, though. Awesome find. And you dip out of there, too. Look at this. This is great active gameplay. You're going to walk into Palace? I love this. Even if you die here, I love this. Do you see this, though? Do you see this? Look how good that was from him. He is putting himself in the sneakiest spot ever. And, of course, honestly, he's being pretty useless. You kill his teammate, you walk out ramp, he's not reacting in any way, right? But look how annoying that is. That's kind of what I want you to do. I wish that guy would have pushed. Honestly, that would have been a much better play. You walk out, you kill his teammate ramp. As he's doing that, you push through. Even if you go out A, he is now in a sneaky spot, right? Say you did run out A here. Your teammates might try to come back to A, and he's killing them in spawn. So he could have played that even better, but... Oh, dude, I almost died. Almost died, and we're getting into this. We're getting into this demo review. Again, same thing here. Why come here just to jump up here? Like, we're not holding underpass. We're not doing anything. It's just... It's going to get us killed. One second, guys. I gotta let my dog in. That's frustrating. He's spoiled. He barks when he doesn't have his way. You have bomb. Get out. Like, this is no longer your fight, honestly. If you had control in this situation, maybe I'd be like, be greedy and fight. But yeah, it's just a desperation play at that point. Once you're kind of out of the fight. What do I mean by if he had power in the fight? Like, say you hear the cat guy just completely running out mid, so you know there's probably only one B. You're working with bomb here. Teammate dies. You see this guy, you hit him down like 4 times through the wall too, so you know he's so low. Like, he's on literally like 1 HP. Freaking go crazy. Jump out here and get that kill. You guys need something to get back into the round. But if you don't have like a power position, you know, something like that, it's just... Get the heck out of there. It sucks. The whole situation sucks, but yeah. Also, we got to get a smoke here or something. You have $400. So last round and a half. Buy it up. Buy it up. Buy it up. Also, I didn't say on CT side, by the way, but one position. Nice. Nice. Good kill. Actually, I'll tell you after this round. I'll see how you play. One position you can play is on the middle of this doorway holding ramp like this. It's a crazy good off angle. It's so good. But yeah, again, we're just drifting, and this is so bad. Like, it's not going to get you punished here, but this drifting is going to get you opt. It's going to get you picked in the retake. And I'm sure, like, I mean, I know it happens. I know it definitely happens because playing like this is going to do that. just make your life simple. Pick a spot and commit to it. I think that's like the biggest thing I could tell you today. The biggest lesson that we could learn from is pick a spot and make it simple. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get into OT. If you made it this far in the video, let me know what you're thinking. What are some things you notice Ferrari could improve on? And is he playing similar to you? Is he making any bad habits that you are? Is he popping off in ways that you pop off? There's a lot of similarities that we can connect ourselves with the players that we see in these videos. Be really, again, this game is so like this game needs to be played so perfect sometimes. Why throw bomb there? Look, like if your teammates, like they know bomb's top mid now, right? Throw bomb over here. There's zero reason to let them know bomb's out in the open like that if things start going bad. Okay, info. We know the op is in window. Op in window. Awesome. That's great info for us. Great info for us. What are we doing? Oh, a flash play? No. Oh, okay. You always got to be ready for ladder room. Always be ready for ladder, especially with this. If there's a smoke down here, it's like a 60-70% chance he's honestly going to go in ladder. When you see this up, regardless if it's a C or CT or T side smoke, he's probably going to be in ladder, honestly. And you should just clear a ladder anyways, because really good players will get in there with no smoke. They know the movement, they know what to do, the timings. But yeah, I wouldn't throw the smoke anymore. I think it's pretty. I'm gonna be blunt with you because like that's what you deserve. It's pretty useless in my opinion. Especially when we're kind of just winging it. That's not a smoke I would throw ever. If you're gonna learn anyone, learn the cat smoke that lands here, or obviously like the market window or door. Those are the basics that we should be throwing. Okay, a nice little lurk here. How are we gonna do this? Did we move too early? Oh, he actually just clears us. Yeah. I like your sneaky play though. Like I like the idea behind it. The problem is like he was pretty set on you being here because look how paranoid this guy is. He was like, dude, this guy was 100% in B. He was throwing util. He's doing all this. So if you didn't throw util, you would have 100% like caught them on this. But if you're gonna throw util, just understand that good players will know that you're gonna be late. You're gonna be underpass, or you're gonna be super late ramp, top mid, whatever. So you're gonna lose that element of surprise. But I do like the idea that you had there. I do. Are we just winging this, or did we actually line up? I think we're just winging this, aren't we? Yeah. Hey, when you line up to throw grenades, you gotta look actually where you gotta actually look at the wall where you're lining up and then go to your spot, or none of your nades are ever gonna land. So like if I'm lining up the right side smokes, I'm not just coming to this wall and throwing them. I'm literally sitting here crouching, getting to the middle of the beam where I need to be, and then throwing them. You have to for like 90% of your nades that are like set nade, you've got to do that. Yeah. That was just super uncomfortable. And the guy was making it hard for us by moving back and forth as well. So that's a great example of what you can be doing on FACEIT. And this round too, there's no reason you shouldn't have a kit. You guys, if you lose one more round, it's over. Commit to everything you can. Get another kit. Get extra pistol. Get another flash to throw on the ground. You're going all in to win this. All in. Okay, use that util. But not like that. I'll give you yeah. So if you're gonna use it, swing. You can swing through here, do your thing. One, you could throw before the smolly, obviously. You could throw a smoke off of this wall to kind of give yourself room to breathe. Yeah, it actually kind of worked, to be honest. But that is kind of random. Or if you're coming through here, you're shooting, doing your thing. If you want to molly, you can molly off of this wall, the molly default, or nade that if you start to hear him plant. It's good. You need to find a way to get into sight here, though, especially as a team. As a team, it's huge. Yeah, we're just kind of throwing stuff to throw it. Yeah. Okay, but we lurk out here. That's a great lurk out, honestly. Way to use their smoke against them. Someone's got to get on bomb here, and now we can't. Like, now we have no kit, right? No. Luckily, our teammate has a kit, and he's gonna defuse it. In the flames, bro. Is that Olaf Meister? Is Olaf Meister defusing? What the heck, man? That's so funny. Freaking Olaf Meister in this video. Yeah, again, we should have upgraded pistol. We gotta work on our nade blowing open. I like that you're thinking about util. Like, honestly, this is way easier to improve than somebody that just doesn't use util ever. I love that you're using it. We just need to optimize the way we're throwing it, which will be huge. Just remember the danger. Like, you're really concerned about mid. Like, you're super concerned about mid. Your teammates running A is not a danger here, but when we walk away, we're so like focused on A. Bro, walk away here, glance at your radar, walk away, keep looking at mid till you get here, then worry about A. Right? Don't worry about A as you're walking through here, because you're just gonna get killed when somebody just timings you in a really bad way. We do not want that to happen to you. Kind of a risky clear, but it works out. Now you have that info. You have info. Come on, go B, go B, go B. I know I see the demo and I see where they're going, but we 100% should have been rotating B here based on, like, our teammate's already on A. He's fine. He doesn't see anybody. And then our teammates are taking contact on B. Like, just remember the base, like, trust the info that you're seeing and hearing. Nobody mid. They're taking contact on B. We already have a teammate on A. He doesn't see anybody. Just rotate B right away there. But yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to learn today. I'm really happy that I could watch your demo and sit here and really explain to you a lot of these key concepts that are making it so that we lose this game instead of winning it. You're going to become a much better player. And if you guys that are watching this video want to be a better player, join my Discord. Keep watching these videos. Of course, check out the main channel, CoJoMore, where I teach you everything that I know that's helped me get to so high on the FACEIT leaderboards and win a lot of these pugs, events, just everything. So yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. Keep doing your thing. Keep grinding. Keep working hard. I hope to see you at the top one day. Peace out.